A very good afternoon to the respected judges. I'm Hiya Paul, a student of class 11 from Bhavan's Gangabaks Kanoria Vidya Mandir, Kolkata. Albert Einstein once said, "A problem defined is a problem half solved." There are two major pressing problems in India that I want to try and solve. Firstly, the lack of affordable notebooks for the poor students in the rural areas. This problem is not only confined to the rural and semi-urban areas only. In 2016, a case filed on behalf of a third grader in Delhi brought to light that as many as 16 lakh poor students in the national capital did not have any notebooks. During the lockdown in 2020, I noticed that the children of those who lived in the outhouses could not afford to buy notebooks as many of their parents had lost their jobs and they just could not afford stationery. The other environmental problem that I am going to solve is the buildup of plastic in the environment and rampant deforestation to provide raw materials for the paper industry. These figures represent the alarming environmental concern today. Less than 1% of all plastic bags are recycled, and still the world uses a whopping 1,60,000 plastic bags every second. My proposed solution? Presenting before you the philanthropical nemophilist, affordable and eco-friendly notebooks. My idea is to make notebooks using recycled items only. The cover of the notebook will be made by fusing used plastic bags. Pages of the notebook will be made from all kinds of paper scraps and discarded paper. Here I have demonstrated the process that I adopted to fuse the plastic bags manually. I have used an iron to facilitate the simultaneous application of heat and pressure, which converts the plastic into a sturdy material suitable for a notebook cover. While producing it commercially, I plan to use a conveyor belt for carrying the plastic bags into the fusing machine, and then the fusing machine will fuse it. For making the paper manually, I have just soaked the shredded paper in water, blended it into a pulp, and then used a strainer to spread it in a thin layer, and then I let the paper to dry. While producing commercially, the process remains the same, but the work is done more efficiently using machines: collection of waste paper, storage, segregation, shredding machine, soaking chamber, blending machine, paper setting machine, drying unit, and paper sizing unit. As for my advantages, of course, the biggest advantage of my product is that it is extremely affordable due to the low cost and easy availability of inputs. These notebooks are also eco-friendly as they reduce and reuse plastic bags and paper. And there remains no speck of doubt that these notebooks are the need of the hour. But why choose my solution over the existing ones? For the societal problem, the best existing solution is to use the notebooks that are distributed by the NGOs and volunteer groups. But this solution is unsustainable as it is dependent on donations. My venture, on the other hand, will not have to depend on donations. My finances will be facilitated by business profits and investors, and so I will be able to ensure a regular supply of notebooks. For the environmental problem, the currently available solution is to shift to cloth and paper bags, but this is not always possible in small local stores. For making paper, trees are now cut from the sustainably managed plantations instead of the natural forests. But still, the damage inflicted on nature remains the same. So the best way ahead is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. As for my progress so far, I have identified and analyzed the problem, conducted user research interviews, and I have also already developed and prepared my product. I have also worked out the entire process involved in manufacturing these notebooks commercially, and have determined the machinery required and an estimated investment on capital of about 7 lakhs. I would now like to demonstrate my product.